Yo, 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 people! It has been a long time. I think we're all right. I think I'm sort of in focus. I'm probably not. I need to move things a little bit around. But it's so nice to see a lot of people in chat. I will get to you in a second. It has been a long time, people. I just thought I'd just come on and say hello to everybody. Explain where I've been and what's coming up on the channel. There we go. A little bit more in my head. We're all right. Just look. You probably don't even need to see me. It'd be a lot better if you didn't actually see me. But it's so nice to be back. It is so nice to be back. We need to get some chat in there. Yes, we'll show that. Evening, fuckface. Always nice to see you, brother. I hope you're okay. Big shout to everybody who's joined me in chat. I know Chris is doing a little bit of a live on Twitch. I'm going to be doing it a little bit of a short show. Is everything all right with sound and everything? If anything else, just let me know. Nita, always nice to see you. Yeah, Mark went on a little bit earlier before I got back from work, so I couldn't jump on with him. So, yeah, it's so lovely to see everybody. So nice to see everybody. I know I've had a little bit of a time away. Just sort of explain what's gone off. Obviously, I had my son's birthday in July, the beginning of it. Then I hit 40, which was sort of like a couple of weeks. I've got no show. There we go. Pictures. It does look a bit. It does look a bit potatoey, doesn't it? It's a potato beard. I look a bit like Peter Sutcliffe, but we'll just leave that there. I don't want to get hammered. So it does look a bit bad. As long as you can see me, flat cap, that's the best thing. And you can hear me, that's all right. It's so nice to see all of you. Mike Mex, love you loads, bro. Matthew, nice to see you. Stevie Nichols, always nice to see you, brother. Andy Harris, grumpy old vapor. Devil vapor, you know how much I love you, brother. It's called You a Potato. Yeah. Looks like I'm something off a Toy Story. The potato, Mr. Potato Head. But yeah, it's been a long time since obviously I've done a video, or we haven't done any lives. I'll talk a little bit about the show a little bit later on and what else is going to be coming up on the channel. I've had a little bit of one of these hiatus, we call it, things where you just, do you know what, my heart's just not been in it. Really have not fancied doing anything. Not even thought about getting up and reviewing. It's just totally, my heart's just not been in it. I've got to do a couple of big shout-outs. Paul McCartney especially, congratulations for hitting 20k. He's been on my case constantly for me to keep coming back and get back reviewing. It's been absolutely fantastic. The people who've sent me messages. You've got Alan, Orion's Braces. Thank you so much for the message you sent me. Rob Barry, Hip Hop Juice. The actual companies themselves who have been so nice to me. Bobby from Vaptio. You've got Maya from Artery. People have just sent me messages, not asking me where my reviews are, just asking if I'm okay. There's been a lot of you out there. Just big shout out to all of you for asking where I've been. It has been so nice. But yeah, hi bro, nice to see you. Hope you're okay. So yeah, just wanted to do like a little bit of an update of where little bro's been and what he's actually been doing. We had my son's birthday on the 2nd of July, and then it was my 40th on the 11th. Paul McCartney come down. Then I went up to the Scottish Vape meet, which was absolutely fantastic. And then we've had the kids off school. Mark's had all the young uns, Mark and Jan. Big shout out to Jan, big love to you. She's had the kids as well, and family have had it. So me and Lou spent a bit of time together. Also, the kids have been down here, so I've been doing a lot with them. So it's been very hard to actually get back behind this camera and actually do something. And my heart's not been in it. I'm going to be totally right. I'm just completely fed up with it all. And I thought, right, I'm not going to do it. And even at points of it, I've been saying to myself, I'm not going to come back. But talking to a lot of people, especially Paul McCartney, completely just backed me up all the way. I've got a big love to him. I'm back. That's what it's going to be this week. There's going to be reviews out this weekend. I'm off of work. I've took over another venue, so I've been doing little bits with that as well. But yeah, back this weekend. Reviews are going to be up and running. The show on the Wednesday is, I certainly know that, yeah, shit is reviewed for pick off Google, mate. It's probably about right. The show on the Wednesday is going to be coming back. I've been speaking to, I haven't spoken to Dave Salford yet, but I know that he's going to be wanting to come back. And also, I've been speaking to Simon, he's proper missed it. I've been speaking to him tonight. So the show will be coming back, hopefully, for next week. So yeah, everything's going to go back as normal. Suck it to see, my granddad used to say. Yes, I've been there. I have been there before. I've sucked it a few times and tried to see. But yeah, I hope you can all, honestly, when you've been doing it, obviously I've not been doing it as long as Dean or my brother, and congratulations to Mark as well. This week he's been doing it for 4 years. He's been reviewing for 4 years. Congratulations. I think it's the 25th of August, so it's his reviewing birthday. Congratulations for that, bro. And he's just short of the 3,000, so if you haven't gone over there and subscribed to him, please get over and subscribe to my brother. Are you drinking a drink? No, it's not. Do you know what I've actually got? I've got some of that cheap-ass cider. Somebody give me some cheap-ass cider. I can't even say it. Cheap-ass cider. That's what it is. I normally do, yeah. You're right, Bill. I do see double now and again. We all know I like a good beer. Warm piss. It's not warm. I like it nice and chilled. But yeah, it's been a little bit funny for me. I've had my ups and downs. Obviously, we all know I suffer from bipolar. So I've had them ups and downs as well. It's just been a rough couple of months. £2 for 2 litre, that's what it is, yeah. It's been a rough couple of months for me. So I feel a lot better. I seem to have come out the other side of it. I've even tidied the desk up and the room looks a lot better. There's not crap all over the place. So back to the reviewing and back to the live shows. I have missed it. I really have missed it. And I've been watching what's been going off. Obviously, the UK Vape show is on hiatus as well, which is very sad to see. But a big shout out to Vic. I hope everything goes well, and I hope you start feeling a little bit better, and I hope all the lads sort the bits out as well. But yeah, it's been fun, and it's been fun to watch other people's reviews and not really worry about doing your own. It's been great, and everybody's been knocking the ballpark out with it. Flat Cat Vapor as well has been absolutely fantastic. True Vapor, yeah, you know that, mate. I'm more than happy to come on to your show, you know that. I'm very happy. Savs is back, baby, in September, the first week of September. I have proper missed the guys from there. I can't wait to get back on there on a Sunday. Thank you very much, nice guy. Just a little bit vapey, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm really looking back to get on to the shows. And it's going to be absolutely fantastic, and hopefully everything's going to go quite nicely. Oh, I have got to show this out while my brother's here. This is what I got from my brother for me, if you can all see that. Me and Mark's film is Stand By Me, and I got that with a little film cell in there for my birthday. I haven't been able to show that off yet, but yeah, it goes pride of place there on my desk. But yes, everything's been a little bit strange. What am I vaping on? Let's tell you what I'm vaping on. I have got the E-Leaf mix, the iStick mix, sorry, with the Falcon King on there. I absolutely love that. You know, I keep telling you, I just love the flick across. And the flavour from this is for days. And I've got a little bit of Momo, and it is the Drizzle Dream. Now, the story between the Drizzle Dream is when me and Mark went up to the Castle Vapes opening, which was roughly about 2.5 years ago. Went to his opening, and it was the first time I tried this from them. And then we went to the Scottish meet, which I'll talk about that in a little bit, in a couple of minutes. Absolute fantastic Scottish meet, and I bought some up there, absolute corking. And then we've got some of the Rachel Rabbit. This is the pomegranate, kiwi, and watermelon. This stuff is it's like liquid crack. I absolutely love that. I've got the Cold Steel 100 with the Raptor on there, another great tank. Coming out about 70 watts, I think. Absolutely loving this. Really nice stuff. Tell me what you're actually vaping on, in what you're doing, what you're not doing. The Scottish meat, people, it was absolutely fantastic. Now, it was totally out of the blue. I was talking to Paul McCartney on the Wednesday. I said to him, I ain't really got loads of money, mate. I just really can't afford to go up there. And he says, look, don't worry about it. He says, as long as you can get here, he says, don't worry about it. There'll be beer, and you're not going to spend that much, and we'll be fine. We'll have a barbecue and all this. And I actually got some of these deposits in for work. And I thought, that's it. Matthew Watson, thanks, dude. Show. Sorry, I haven't got any spanners in for some reason. If spanners see it, just press yes. Nice to see you, Salford. Hope you're okay, brother. So I ended up getting on the train. Now it's the Edinburgh Fest. So it's absolutely jam-packed on the train. From Doncaster to Edinburgh, it was terrible. And I was supposed to have got a seat, but I didn't get the seat. So I get on at Doncaster, it's absolutely jam-packed. There's about 15 people. And if you remember on that weekend, it was boiling. So I get sat down in the little side compartment, not the bits where everybody sat. I actually sat down. And obviously I'm a bit of a wide girth boy in certain areas. So I'm like trying to get down and get back up again, and I got myself all nice and comfy, and I got my phone out, ready to watch a film. And then all of a sudden, Jesus walks in. And I'm not joking here, he had long hair down to here, he had like a white thing on like that, and he had sandals on. And he stood right next to me. Now, unfortunately, Jesus hadn't been washing his feet very much. They absolutely reeked. So I'm sat down there trying to watch a bit of my film, where I think it was Once Upon a Time in London. If you like your gangster stuff, watch it, corking film. He sat there with his feet right next to me. Oh man, this stunk. So I'm a little bit like an Arctic lorry. I have to stand up, but I have to do it in 3-point turns. So when you turn around, you have to put one hand down, hutch your arse up, and then climb up anything you can grab hold of. Not very much room in them ones, is there? So you can hear me going beep, 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 beep. So I get myself up like that and I had to stand there. And I literally stood there for like 3 hours, all the way to Edinburgh. The next train I got on, which was to Glasgow, that was fine, that. Paul McCartney picks me up and then gives me the massive tour. It's where the Z zombie movie was, middle at town centre thing. We had to look at all that. Got back to his house. He then tried to poison me. No, he didn't. He tried his best at a barbecue. It's the only second time he's ever done it. But he did try to, like, sort of poison me with the chicken legs. He, like, didn't wait for the coals to go grey. He just lobbed them straight on. And he kept trying to feed me him all weekend. I was like, no, it's okay, I'll just leave it. I'll be all right. So then we had a couple of beers, got absolutely hammered on the Friday. And then we went to the Vape meet, which was absolutely fantastic. Nobody knew I was coming. So Jules' mama, there was Gail, obviously. You've all seen the vlogs that have been out there, absolutely fantastic. And the Scottish, I think it's the Scottish Vape Reviews, I think his name is. He was there with his mate, who got absolutely trolleyed. He had you'll see him with a yellow hat on. Really, really nice kid, but he got trolleyed. And he ended up getting kicked out of a pub, which was really funny. This woman was shouting at him, like, you've got to leave, you've got to leave. And he'd be like, eh? Well, I'm not leaving. But he left eventually. And then we had a great weekend and come on the way home. Absolute fantastic. It is I'm trying to forget. I've forgotten the shop. Somebody tell me in the chat what the shop is called. He's a really nice bloke as well. He did message me. I haven't got it written down. But he's a nice bloke as well who owns it. Is it something to do with True? Is it True something, I think? Why is this something? Absolute. Vaporize. That's it. Vaporize. Absolute brilliant bloke. Really nice shop. If you're anywhere there in Glasgow, go and see him. Vaporize. Absolute brilliant bloke. There was so many nice people. We had such a good giggle. Next time I'm going to go with Vic and Gail and that, with Paul and have something to eat with them. We'll have to find some karaoke. Next time. But yeah, that was really good. Matthew Wilson. Fucking fill you, mate. My Thursday night. I've said yes to it. Probably. Right now, it's the only night I could disappear from the wife and the kid. That's even better at Salford. Keep all those chins up, mate. Always here for you. Need a chat. All them chins. How many chins has the poor kid got? But yes, we're back. And like I said, I thought I'd just do a quick live, a bit of a giggle and say hello to everybody and say everything's going to be good. Class Irons, always nice to see you. I haven't actually got, I don't think I've actually got, VC set up. So if anybody wanted to call in, I don't think I can actually do it. But if anybody does, I might set it up. We might all go into little tiny small windows. Yep, my brother, he's got a show on at 7 o'clock. The Home Service, do not miss it. Absolute corking with Lethal and the wonderful BFG. BFG's wasn't really a caster. It was somebody who we actually met at an expo. I think it was probably about 2 or 3 expos back. But he's gone on leaps and bounds. He's such a nice bloke and he's really took it in his stride and he's getting a lot better. And they've also got their Tales from the Home on a Sunday. It is a podcast, but also sort of like turned into a show. But yeah, absolute corking. Make sure you check that out. Also, I'm going to be a guest on The Bitches, and I can't remember what date it is. I'm on The Bitches, and it is next week. No, not next week. It's in September. I think it's September the 13th. I think so. So, nice to see you, Biscuit. Hope you're okay, brother. Yes, I'm on The Bitches, which I cannot wait to be on that show. Obviously, we're connected to the Last of the Summer Vapes. We were all on the same network, so I can't wait to get on with the girls. It's going to be fun. I'm going to really enjoy that. I'm probably going to get roasted. Proper going to get roasted. Jarvis is a good laugh. Go on, bro. Go for the shameless plug, son. No, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to that. Like I said, we are coming back on the Wednesday. I think I didn't quite see what David put there, but hopefully he'll be back with this as well next week. I know he's been... obviously, with the dog going, I'm so sorry about that. And obviously, he's had a little bit of time. So, yes, it'd be absolutely brilliant to have us all back together. I know Simon, Mr. Coyle, has been chomping at the bit. I did try to get him on to come tonight, but we were going to bed with the dog. And because he wasn't going to come on, I thought I better not ask Dave as well, because I'll have one way out the other. Be a bit wonky. It's the last sort of thing you need in your life, a bit of wonkiness. A bit of wonky donkey. So, my juice. Let's talk about my juice. Obviously, I'm not trying to be dirty about when I say that. The yo juice. I haven't really been able to push this. Obviously, not being around. I haven't done any live shows. I haven't really done anything. You can get this from the wonderful Juice Cabin from Les. What a bloke he is. And I'll tell you what, absolutely so intelligent about his juices and stuff like that. It sounds so dirty when you say that, doesn't it? He's so intelligent about his juices. He's, I've always been wonky as well, bro. You can go there. You can make use of your own juices, blah, blah, blah. And you've got these, like, tobacco ones where it's called, I think it's called bagging or something like that, where it's steeped for ages in VG, and you can make, and he imports this tobacco from America. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, we've got the yo juice. It is called Tactic. It's a play on the name. I know a couple of people didn't like the name of it, but if it's Tic Tacs, there's not much you can really do. A lot of people said about the actual labelling. I didn't have very much to do with the labelling. It does to me look like lots of baked beans or cheesy Wotsits. I don't think it looks anything towards like the children's sort of side of it. I know a couple of people pulled that up and said I'm a little bit on the, how can I say, the advocacy side about people doing that sort of stuff. Well, I am. And if somebody had maybe if he had actually made it into a packet of Tic Tacs, I would have pulled it up on it. It isn't. It looks like baked beans, to be honest with you. And it says yo on it, Tactic. I like the juice. I like the flavours for it. It's a little bit sweet. So if you're into that sort of stuff, get yourself over to the wonderful Les Picking. Absolute corking blog as well. Really nice. Get yourself over to the shop. Absolutely fantastic. TikTok is the version we get over here. TikTok, yeah. It is. Baked bean special. E-liquid. E-liquid. What am I saying, bro? What am I saying? E-juice? Am I saying e-juice? Or my juice? There's nothing wrong with my juice. It filled a pram 4 times. It's filled a pram. The kids, I tell you what, it's getting more expensive to actually clothe these kids as well. They're going to school, and I've had to spend a fortune on that. Another big thing I want to tell you, if you want some cheap train tickets, if you're anywhere near the National, I think it's National Rail, I think it's called, they're doing 10p tickets. I'm going to Bridlington with Lou and the kids, and it's cost us 70 pence return. So get yourself onto Google and find that out. 10p rail tickets. Couldn't believe it. I haven't really seen very much in the news. I've sort of like come away from all the vaping stuff. I've seen little bits and bobs, but not loads. So I'm a little bit out of touch with how everything is. I haven't actually seen anything great come out, if I'm honest with you. The Fogging Out with the Batman's come out with some absolute corking juice, apparently. I'm hoping to get my hands on some of that. I don't know if any of you lot have actually seen what's been there. Sounds about right for Brid. I like Brid. I like Bridlington. There's nothing wrong with Brid. I know my brother likes, I would say Whitley Bay then. He likes Whitby. I like Whitby as well. But yeah, it's all going to be good. I'm going to enjoy it. It's going to be nice to come back. All the desks all nice and clean and ready for it. I forgot what I was saying. I can't even read now. Ambitious Vapor from EH Pro, the cool giving 100. That's going to be out first. That's going to be out tomorrow. Then I've got a couple of RDAs to do as well. Things I've got to get out. Well, you live in Whitby, don't you, Bill? You live in Whitby. Bill, just while you're actually here, mate, have you actually heard anything more about the Doncaster meet coming back up again? Be nice to know. Clouds for days, bro. That'll be nice to know. If you'd have the Donny meet. The Doncaster meet were absolutely fantastic. It's nice and central. But they just didn't have enough stalls. Me and Mark wandered around with Alan. Orion's Braces, he came up from London. We wandered around it in like 10, 15 minutes. But it was nice to meet everybody. It was really good. It was one of those like... you wandered round and then wandered around again and nothing changed. The actual sun on that day were absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, everything's been good. A little bit like my brother as well. He's been monetised. But you don't get anything from this. I think I got mine on the 27th of July. Mark's done it today. Like I said earlier, great minds think alike. Mine just actually popped up. I think I'd asked to be monetised a long time ago. Mark could have done it whenever, because Mark's got more subs and probably watch times on it. But when it come through last month, obviously I wasn't reviewing, and I looked at it, and everything's just demonetised. The only thing that's going to be good is we can have the thingy chat at the bottom, the super chat. So on our show on a Wednesday, we're going to be doing a bit of a beer fund if you want to help us out. Nice to see Vaping with CJ. If you've not got over to see CJ, go and give him a sub now. He's an absolute corking lad. He is from where our family is, mine and Mark's, from Newport in the wonderful Isle of Wight. We were there not long back for a funeral. All our family's from there, so we've spent quite a lot of time in the Isle of Wight. So nice to see you, brother. I've done pretty well. I've rambled for 26 minutes, all on my own. It's sometimes a bit lonely, this. You know, when Jules Mama Vapes does it, she seems quite happy. She rumbles along on her own, and I'm sat here and I'm thinking, geez, I'm missing somebody to bounce off of here. But yes, make sure, again, the Jules Mama Vapes, make sure you go and check her out as well. Absolutely wonderful. So, what's everybody been doing? What you been up to? What you vaping on? Has anything changed? I don't know about anybody else. Hip Hop, I'm just talking about you, brother. It's so nice to see you, mate. Thank you so much for my messages and all your support, brother. I hope you're okay. Really nice to see you. And thank you very much for the support, bro. That's been the major thing as well. The amount of people that have messaged me over the last couple of months asking where I've been, am I okay, which is like one of the biggest things, asking if you're all right. When you're coming back, and the support's been absolutely fantastic. So it sort of pushed me on. Like I said, I didn't know whether I want to come back. I'm not into all the drama, who you're friends with and who you're not friends with. I don't like all that shit. There's been like pressures, you've got to get this out before somebody else has got it out and all that. Just don't want it. Hello, bro. I'll show you. There we go, mate. Yeah, I just don't want it all. I've missed doing my show on a Wednesday. I've missed Mark's show as well on a Thursday. I've missed the Savs. So yeah, you've just got to look at whether you want to carry on doing it. And I do. Lady Dark Sky, nice to see you, sweetheart. I hope you're okay. Yes, I do. And that's something. We've got the wonderful expo coming up in October. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to it or if I'm going to have a couple of days there or maybe one day. Hip Hop, you're an absolute star. Thank you so much, brother. I'm not quite sure how it's going to work yet, but I like, again, I said it last year, I'm not going to go. And then you get all giddy. You get this expo giddiness where you just want to go. You've got to go. You gotta go. You gotta go. Yeah, I do, yeah. I've got to go. I think that's the biggest thing. You meet everybody. You see everybody. People you don't see all year apart from being on here. Fuck what? Fuck what's going on around you? What's happening? I'm just dancing, that's all. Is it that bad? Liz, it'd be lovely to see you. Aidan, did you hear about garbage e-juice I was sold and then mouthed to the Broadway smoke and vape shop? No, I didn't, no. We will have to get... I've not spoken to you for a little while. I know you sent me a message the other week and I didn't have time to actually reply to you. That doesn't sound good. Bill, you can't go. You can't go in October. I tell you what, the prices are proper hiked. I was a little bit lucky because I think I ordered it in a certain time, and it was, I think it cost me $301 for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So, but I also know, see, Mark didn't do this last year. If you cancel it and then reorder it on the same time, you get it and you pay for it, you get it a little bit cheaper. So I'm hoping I'm going to get it a tudgy a little bit cheaper, but you never know, because the wonderful shares on at the same weekend at the NEC, so that's going to be absolutely jam-packed. Yes, Lady Dark Sky, I'm going to have to sort you out, your Prezi, and wrap it up all nicely. I keep getting where your addresses are. I had about 3 addresses last time I looked. But yes, the wonderful shares on at the same time. I'm hoping that they're going to change it a little bit like the Germany Expo. I loved watching Chris's vlog with Vic. That looked absolutely fantastic, where they'd got the actual hardware away from the juice, and that's where all the music were. My boy Aiden can't go as it's Goth Week. All right. Goth Week at... I've been there a couple of times to that as well. I think Mark's been there a couple of times to it and all. To Whitby, the Goth Week. Yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be a little bit more like the Germany Expo, where they split it up a little bit. And I think they might look at it. I've not had anything through about tickets yet, so I'll have to have a little look about tickets. I hope you're going. Are you going this year, Liz? I hope Liz is going. I hope she's going as well. Well, it was just a little quick to tell you where I've been, what I'm doing. The show will be back this coming Wednesday. Little Bro is back. There will be reviews out this weekend and all next week. A little bit more structured. That's what we want, a little bit more structured. When we first started, I used to do them in between my brother. So Mark could do his, like on a Monday, I'd do mine a Tuesday, he'd do his a Wednesday, and we did it like in between each other when we first started. So I'm wanting to go a little bit more structured. I've got absolutely shed loads of stuff to review. A lot of new stuff coming from Orgs Vape, from Uwell. I've got their new pod system, and I've got their new mod as well. It's not a new mod, it's the version 2. Is it the Valerian? I've got absolutely corking loads of stuff to get out there. A lot of RDAs as well. So yes, there's loads to come out from Little Bro. And also, just what I'm talking about, I'm going to sort of change my style a little bit. J. Jerry, we're going to change my style a little bit. It's taking me roughly about 3 hours to do a review. Because obviously I record the first bit, then I do a down low, and then I talk through it, and then do the second bit and the third bit. It's starting to take a little bit of a long time, so I might take a little bit of a leaf out of my brother's book, and also UK Vapes, the way they do theirs. Well, there's quite a number of them who do it with the music and the information inside. I'm thinking about maybe doing a little bit of that. If it's quite an easy stuff to do, like if it's just a mod, I might go back to how I'm doing it. I'm going to mix things up. Also, I'm on about doing... I've got a lot of pod systems in. Absolute corking loads of pod systems. I know we're inundated with them. And they're all roughly the same. So, obviously, I only work at weekends. So, I was talking to Paul McCartney, and I was on about maybe me doing like a live one in an afternoon at maybe like 1, 2 o'clock. Take half an hour. Bring it on, show you around the box. Tell you what I think about it, and just do a quick pod system review. And I think that's the way to do it, to get rid of the pods, because I've got millions of them, and the people keep wanting to send me them. So the only way you're going to be able to get rid of them really quickly is not do them as a full review. You can't do them as a full review. They only take seconds. So really, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start doing like an afternoon one, maybe about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in an afternoon. I know. Big hugs, love you loads, Gaily Bops. Hope you're okay. Just come on, Gail, just to say where I've been and what I'm doing, and that I'm coming back on, and everything's going to be good. And just say I love everybody and missed them. And also to note that I'm actually coming on the show. Is it I think I haven't got the diary, but it is the 13th I'm coming on, isn't it? I think September. I cannot wait for that. Yeah, I know, Jay Jerry, I know you're not a big fan of pod reviews, but it's going to be a live one. You get them sent. and people want to know about them. So some of them are absolute shit. Some of them are not too bad. The new one that's just come from Uwell is absolutely brilliant. It's a little bit different as well because this isn't it. It's upstairs, and you slide it on, and then you have to leave it for 10 minutes. And actually, when you put it in, it actually activates. Absolute corking. The flavour from it is brilliant. But yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be back to being little bro, all happy and smiley. Yeah, I feel a lot better in myself. I've had a couple of bad months, really a couple of bad months. But we're back. We're all happy. So yeah, a little bit of a change in how the reviews are going to be. There's going to be a little bit less of the into where it goes. I can't sit here for 4 hours and do it anymore. I want to do it where it's a little bit easier. Even if I'm just doing the up and close it and talking over that and then fitting it in like the other lads do, or just putting the music to it. I'm gonna do it totally different. Because the other ones have just... And then we've still got the juice reviews in. I've got the Rachel Rabbit range in, which I'm looking forward to do. I've got some from Italy to do. What else have I got? I've got about 3 or 4 juice reviews to do as well. So they're quite simple to do. You do right, honey. You go and get your head down. Hope you have a good sleep, sweetheart. I know you're absolutely not brilliant with the sleeping like me, so I hope you have a good sleep. I'm not going to be too late now, people. I'm gonna wrap it up in a minute. But yeah, loads on the channel, loads of new stuff. We're gonna have plenty of guests on a Wednesday. I know Simon's got quite a number lined up. So yeah, all's good in the hood. So I hope everybody else is okay. I hope this clears up a little bit of where little bro's been. And I'm just going to say once again, thank you so much to everybody who's messaged me. Orion's Braces, Alan, thank you so much for the messages. Again, Hip Hop Juice. All the companies like Bobby Vapteo, everybody, Orgs Vape, everybody who's like asked where I've been and just been so nice to me. Plenty of me subscribers. Thank you so much for actually caring. And a big shout out to Paul McCartney. Thank you very much as well, buddy. You've been absolutely a star as well. You've pushed me through this a little bit of a little bit of a blip of like I've had enough. So everything's gonna be all back to normal. Well, people, make sure you check out the reviews. They'll be out tomorrow. The first one will be the Cold Steel. Will be out tomorrow, and then there'll be another one out maybe Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. They're all going to be sort of like spread out, not just all ram you with loads of them like I've been doing. And we should be back to normal. Also, look out for them live reviews. And there's going to be a few more live vlogs as well in an afternoon. Pav, nice to see you, brother. Hope you're okay. So there's... Mate, 21 thumbs and 40 watching. I didn't even realise there were 40 watching. That's quite nice. Thank you very much to everybody who's joining me on a Thursday night. Just think, if we'd have had Vic with me, it'd probably about 800 and odd by now watching. It's always a nice thing to have Vic with. It's going to be a bit of a sad on a Thursday because you've got our Mark show that happens on a Thursday, so we all watch that, or I'm on it, and then we all go over to the UK Vape show. It's going to be a little bit sad, not been on for a while. Thank you very much, Jay Jerry, I appreciate it. I don't know. Pav's been walking his dog. I think I might do mine about 1 o'clock-ish. That's what I normally do. About 1 o'clock in the morning, I go for a good old wander. So, people, I just want to say thank you very much once again to everybody who's supporting me. Please stick around the channel. We're on the way to 2K. I think I'm roughly around about 150 off. And I'm hoping to hit that before October. So, yeah, 150 off the 2K, which is like amazing for 2.5 years of doing it. I'm absolutely overwhelmed with it all, and especially my views have gone like sky as well, which has been great. So yeah, we're 150 away from the 2K. Yeah, I can't wait for that. So yes, big shout out to everybody. Thank you so much for supporting me. Also, give a big shout out to my brother as well. 4 years this year. He's just away from his 3K. Make sure you go over there and give him a big sub if you have not. Let's get him up to, I think he's only about 50 away from the 3K. So get yourself over to there and get him up to that magic number of 3K. Big love. OC, nice to see you. I'm just about to leave. Nice to see you. Big love to everybody. Stick around for this weekend. Please do your best to watch me reviews. Give them a thumbs up and give them a bit of a share for me. Let's have a little bit of a push with these. So big love to everybody, and I will see you later. People, keep them juices flowing. I ain't said that for a while. Keep them juices flowing. See ya.